Hi, this is Holly Worley, and welcome back to the channel Living in Evergreen. So we are doing a video today of the Evergreen Rec Center. It's new to Evergreen. Today we are with Corey Vanderveen, and he is the Executive Director of the Evergreen's Park and Recreational District. So Corey, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. I
Greatly appreciate that.
You picked a beautiful day. I won't argue a bit.
I know, great. So tell me, Corey, where did the vision for the Evergreen Rec Center come from? And how did it get inspired?
So Evergreen Park and Recreation is a special district here in Evergreen, and we serve about 23,000 people in the geographic area of Evergreen, Kittredge, Indian Hills, a little bit of North Conifer, and really we serve a lot of rec centers, a lot of programs, but we've been around since 1969 as a district, and part of that has been many master plans, and the vision most recently has been, over the past couple decades, our elected board that represent the community have put in a couple master plans, and most recently in 2023 we did a strategic plan, and that's where we listened to the community. We had a lot of meetings to really talk about what the vision, what is the next 5 to 10 years going to look like, and all this is now led to what we get to talk about today and possibly show in this park. Lots of improvements and lots of new facilities, lots of renovations. So yeah, that's where the vision came from, ultimately from the community, which is pretty neat. So
Corey, what are some of the key features to this new rec center?
The rec center itself here in Buchanan Park in kind of North Evergreen is one of our newer recreation facilities that serves pool along with fitness and a climbing wall and lots of different conference rooms and programs that we have here. But the renovation, the biggest one that's actually undertaking right now, is a brand new aquatic expansion. This is replacing our 50-plus-year-old wolf swimming pool that's at the south end of the district. And so that's going to replace that with a brand new state-of-the-art aquatic expansion to add to this Buchanan Rec Center, which will be about an 11,000 square foot new aquatic center with 8 lap lanes, deep end diving board, a rope swing, climbing wall that people can climb up and fall back into the deep end.
Gosh, it sounds amazing.
It's going to be pretty amazing. And so we actually broke ground on that a couple weeks ago, and so that's off and running.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Maybe we'll go take a peek at that in a little while.
Absolutely.
How will this new rec center improve the day-to-day life of the Evergreen residents?
So we serve the community in many different ways, from wellness to classes to programs. We're actually in midsummer right now, and all around us is licensed childcare, and we have adventure programs going on right now, senior programs. We have a senior center, and we have athletic programs going on, from softball, you name it. It's happening here in this rec center, including the outside of the rec center as well. This park, the 42-acre park that Buchanan Rec Center serves, is also part of a larger master plan of the park, which is actually underway and serves a lot of the community in different ways. There's a new skate park, there's a new performance pavilion, there's ball fields that serve events and activities, in addition to a new state-of-the-art adventure all-inclusive playground that's going to be built. So we serve a lot and in many, many different ways. And this rec center especially serves quite a bit.
Wow, it sounds like there's a little bit for everybody to do here at the rec center.
There is, and that's
all ages as well, right?
It's true. We always joke in ages and stages, and everyone under the sun can come in, from little babies that are doing swim lessons to seniors that are playing bridge and activities in the rec center.
That's great. That's a wonderful thing to have in this community.
It's pretty special, and it's pretty unique, to be able to have a non-city, a non-town, gives a lot of quality to the community, but having a special district like the Park and Recreation District that can help build that activities and events and bringing people together is pretty unique and pretty special here in Evergreen.
That is unique for the size of our town. So in the summertime, what could families potentially do here in Evergreen with the rec center or the children? What kind of events or activities could keep them busy all summer long?
There's a lot to do, and our calendar is up to date, but there's everything from, dozens of events in the park, from our free summer concerts that are on Wednesday nights. We usually get a couple thousand people to show up, great band.
Those are great.
Get to be with your neighbors. It's a really neat way to bring people together under the community, under the crowd, the neighbors. It's a really fun experience. And so that happens usually every Wednesday, either at Buchanan Park or down at the Evergreen Lake in Dedees Park. And so that's a great way, in addition to lots of programs programs. So we have a lot of licensed care programming from adventure camps that go all around to downtown Denver to parks and Elitches. And so a lot of fun things for families and young kids to do, or working parents to be able to have options for the kids so they enjoy their summer. We also have trails. We have a newly stocked fishing ponds right here for the family. So you can get a membership, you can come. There's 20 plus inch rainbow trouts in there. Awesome experience right here behind us. It's a lot of fun if you like fishing or fly fishing. We have fly fishing camps and fly fishing programs, in addition to softball and sports programs as well in the park. And so there's a lot to do during the summer, and it's a great way to do it outside.
It sounds like we could do a whole feature on just fly fishing and softball and all that, right?
We definitely could.
Nice. So with a rec center up here in the mountains, is there any like special mountain features that are going to be built into this rec center? There
are, and we love our mountain community and we love our mountain character. It's part of our mission.
Oh, I know.
And that's why we all live up here, to get away from the city a little bit. But it's beautiful up here, and so we're always taking in mind when we do designs. For example, our new aquatic facility, we've got big open windows to be able to enjoy the ponds, enjoy the views. We also are building in garage doors to be able to have that indoor-outdoor experience, so it feels nice when it's beautiful outside like today. You can go indoor, outdoor. We have the ponds right there, the beautiful views of Bergen Peak. So every design feature that we're really doing is taking into consideration that character, in addition to playing with our natural beauty, the trees, the landscape, and the wildlife. We have elk this morning with their babies coming around the lake and stuff. You know, there are trails, making sure we have that positive human interaction, but it is beautiful up here, and so we love holding on to that character and why we live here.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. So how will the membership work? Will it be open to non-residents of Evergreen?
So we have many different membership types and models and drop-ins. Being that we are a special district, we do cater to our community, and so we give in-district pricing for taxpayers, which is partially how we are funded, along with fees here in the district. We cater to our community. We also have a non-membership or non-district resident, and even if you're outside the area of Evergreen Park and Recreation District, do encourage, we actually have a lot of use from outside the boundaries, but they do pay a higher rate. But there are a lot of options. We have punch cards, we have monthly memberships, we have year memberships, family memberships, senior memberships. We got a lot of different options, in addition to a lot of free accessible areas. So coming in and sitting under a picnic shelter, coming to our free concerts, or being able to just walk around the trails. This park itself sees well over 300,000 people a year.
Oh my gosh,
so it's
I
a
didn't realize
busy park. From outside of the area, our locals, our community, a whole array of walkers to dog walkers to runners to programs. We have a senior walking class on Thursdays that walk around and just get to interact. And so there's a lot to do. You know, our playground, our moms get together and hang out with their toddlers, and they get to play on the playground. So there's definitely a lot to do from a free side, but also from a rec center and a program side as well. But we have a lot of different options in membership.
Kind of like where we're sitting right now.
Yes.
We're underneath a tent, and there's some nice picnic tables here and available to use if you wanted to come have a little gathering with your family or friends.
Absolutely.
So, Corey, walk me through the timeline. When do we expect to have all these fun activities available for us?
So we have a lot of construction going on right now, and I'm sure the community sees it. We appreciate the community's patience in this multi-year construction phase. So we've kicked off a lot. If you've seen in the news, we've kicked off groundbreakings for our new aquatic facility, kicked off our all-wheel skate park as well, in addition to the performance pavilion that's sponsored by the McGoldrick Foundation. Amazing partners. So there's many different construction projects all kind of happening at once right now with all different pathways, different completion times, different paths on their progress. Some are, for example, the pool is about an 8 to 10 month process. And so that'll be beginning of next year. That aquatic facility will be done and operational. The Bear Creek Performance Pavilion is about a 3-month project. And so that's hopefully by the end of summer going to be off and running with all new functionality, LED screens for movie in the park, a lot of cool features, in addition to the skate park as well. And that's about a 2.5 month project that'll kick off in mid-July. So each project kind of has its own path or its own mind of its own on how it's working with construction and finish, but they all are working on in tandem right now. There's a lot of infrastructure going on in the park right now, from the utilities to roadways to parking, accessible trails that will be going in. But our construction is about the next 3 years in different phases, and the Buchanan Park outside of the rec center is about a $5 million project. Between all these projects, the pool itself is about a $10.5 to $11 million project, and then the indoor field house, which I haven't mentioned yet, is just working on construction construction drawings right now. It's a 20,000 square foot indoor facility with turf and a walking track and drop down baseball nets and basketball courts and volleyball courts. So it'll help serve our community in maybe the tougher months when it is dark out and snowy, being able to have that co-ed soccer, or being able to have the youth being able to play, or have a nice walking day when it's icy and slippery. So that's a really nice facility that will start going into bid in the next couple months, with an early completion in 27 as well.
27. Okay, wow. So it sounds like we're gonna, slowly start being able to enjoy these activities as they come open. And we'll keep you guys posted on how this is coming along, and stay tuned to us for some future episodes on that. So, Corey, how do you see this new rec center impacting the Evergreen community as a whole?
It's a great question. And I think we're at a moment in Evergreen's time right now that it's really growing and it's really changing. We're seeing new families come in, and it's just so amazing to start to talk about all these new amenities that are starting to bring people together and draw people to Evergreen. It's so unique, and being able to have these amenities that people are looking for, and moving up to these amazing mountain community like Evergreen is just so impactful. And I would say the businesses here and that interaction between the chamber and EDBA and downtown is so vital in making this a community. And so it's really valuable when we start to talk about how this connects people and how it supports businesses and brings tourism and supports the local economy as well. And as chamber members or chamber board members, we get to think about that and be able to support those businesses that are so vital to our community. And so many of these will bring in lots of events. We have over 24 events that are going to happen in this park, and that brings people and music goers. And we have Beer and Chili Fest, part of the fire department, so supporting our nonprofits and also our other special districts here in the community is really, really important. We have hundreds of nonprofits in the community, and so being able to support them, to businesses like CAE and our fire departments, and so really being able to interact with them and having a park and an event space that can support all those, along with the neighbors, the community, the businesses that are so vital in this small community. So
absolutely. Yeah, I can definitely see how this will, impact our future families, right? I know a lot of my customers that are moving here from out of state, they're coming with their small families, and it's so nice to see this coming, and with all these new events that they can do and participate in. So
That's pretty special.
I enjoy sharing that with them when they call me.
Absolutely.
What is there to do in Evergreen? And it's fun to talk about all the fun things here at the rec center. So.
Well, I have young kids, and my kids, I get to see the Parks and Recreation through their eyes, and being able to interact with their friends, and being able to come to an event or a program or lacrosse. And so it's a pretty unique and special place. So once people find it, it's hard to leave because it is so special.
Yeah, it is hard to leave, right? For sure. Well, thanks, Corey. We're going to take a look around, and we're going to take a look at some of the things that they have been doing. They broke ground on the swimming pool, right? And they broke ground on the skate park.
Yep.
So we're going to take a little tour and give you a sneak peek.
Sounds good.
So tell me what's going on here, Corey.
Yep, so this is the future side of the aquatics expansion. This is that 11,000 square foot aquatics. Got an 8-lane lap pool with water walking, stairs that come in. It's got a diving board for teens. We've been really methodical because the middle school is right adjacent. The elementary school is right adjacent. So being able to have the teens come here after school, being able to jump on the diving boards and have a rope swing and a climbing wall. We're gonna have a climbing wall that climbs up in the deep end, and they can jump off and fall into the deep end. So really fun for all ages. And so we're very excited. But so this is gonna be the future site, first quarter of 2027.
Okay.
This will be constructed, but you can see it's already off and going right now.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. I mean, the views are unbelievable. We're adjacent to Jefferson County open space, so there's trails and hiking, and mountain biking. World class, I would argue, but it is beautiful in the backyard. And so it's a really cool site and lots of options around it.
Well, very cool, Corey. Well, let's keep taking a look at what else we've got.
Sounds good.
Okay. What do we have going on here, Corey?
Sure. So this is the site of the all-inclusive adventure playground.
Cool.
So we are building a inclusive with slides and picnic shelters, lots of playground features for all abilities and kids with special needs. We have a whole Inspire program,
nice.
about 100 kiddos that do all sorts of different adaptive programming. And so this park will be that park to be able to accommodate everyone. We have WeGo swings, which accommodates wheelchairs with merry-go-rounds, and all kids can play together, which is really neat.
That's good to hear.
So talking about incorporating that outdoor feel, you can see it's a playground in the trees, and it's got all these rocks are actually from Floyd Hill from all the blasting.
Oh, yes.
So it's kind of cool to keep the rocks here, and that'll be part of our retaining walls and our play features where kids can jump from rock to rock and be able to play in that outdoor mountain environment. So
I love it.
This is the site of the future all-inclusive playground.
I love it.
Yeah, so we're really excited.
Great. Well, tell me what else we've got to take a
Sure, let's
look
head
at
over
today.
and show you the skate park.
Hey, Corey, what's going on over here? What is this going to be?
So this is our site of the Bear Creek Performance Pavilion. So you can actually see they're actually doing foundation work right now to the base of the big structure. It's a big 30 by 60 foot performance outdoor amphitheater. Got full LED boards on the side to be able to have movie in the parks, but this is starting to underway as well right now. So lots of progress on this pavilion as well.
That's going to be so fun.
It'll be pretty neat for all our events and special events that occur here, for all those nonprofit special events. 4th of July event, Oktoberfest, Beer and Chili Fest, Summerfest. We have a lot of art festivals in this park as well that will utilize this performance pavilion. So we're very excited. We're very excited for the McGoldrick Foundation to support and make this a reality. So pretty neat.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have one more thing to see.
Perfect. Let's head over.
Let's take a look.
So this is all the new road with all the new parking that will accommodate everyone for the events and activities.
So, Corey, we won't get too far because I know they've got a lot of construction going on up there, but what are they working on up there?
Yeah, great question. They just broke ground on the all-wheel skate park that is right behind us. There's new bowls for kids and all different scooters and skateboards to be able to skate and have a great time. We have a lot of youth, a lot of teenagers that will utilize this, along with a lot of adults that like to skate. So it'll be a pretty nice amenity here in the park as well.
Nice, very nice. So, Corey, for someone wanting to move to Evergreen, why should they be excited about this new rec center?
Well, I'll tell you all these different reasons that we just talked about in this park, but this community is so special, and as we know, we live here, it is one of the most amazing places that bring people together. It's one of those small town feels that's still holding on to that with all the support of the businesses, the community, the neighbors, and now all these amazing amenities in this Parks and Rec park that we have right here, from skate parks to playgrounds to pavilions to events, amazing music venues that we have in here as well. And so that's what's so special about Evergreen, and we're so excited. I don't ever want to leave. My kids love it here, and so we almost don't want to tell people to come here either, but it is a little bit of a secret. Close enough to Denver, still in the mountains. Pretty amazing place.
Nice. Well, Corey, thank you so much for showing us around today and explaining everything that's going on, all the construction we're seeing around in our neighborhood. So thank you again. Really greatly appreciate it. And we'll stay in touch. We'll keep our viewers informed on how this is coming along. Hey, if you're thinking about moving to Evergreen, please reach out to me. I look forward to connecting with you. My contact information is down below. See you on the next video.